Brunell, President-elect Trump denying today that he did anything to energize the alt-right movement. He's telling this in a meeting with the New York Times, and he doesn't want to energize the group. He's saying flat out, Donald Trump says, I disavow the alt-right group. I disavow white supremacists. I disavow racists. What do you say?
You know, Donald Trump ran for the presidency of the United States. And that's the interesting thing. I keep telling people, white people, black people, Hispanics, Arabs, a lot of people voted for Donald Trump. Black nationalists voted for Donald Trump. White nationalists voted for Donald Trump. I'm sure racists did vote for Donald Trump. I'm sure non-racist people voted for Donald Trump. And so this is the thing. That's the problem right now. We have got to stop talking about everything in terms of race, and let's talk about America. Donald Trump is putting people in office who are interested in making sure that our economy is going to grow and go forward. So many people were hurt in this last 8 years, in our country when the jobs left, and even before that. So that's the problem. We've got to stop talking about race. Let's talk about how we're going to make this nation better as Americans.
Yeah.
Donald Trump ran as the America First candidate, and that is what he's doing. He's going about the business of taking care of America first. And so what I would say is this. White supremacists are going to, salute him and say he's wonderful and great, just like black people. When I remember when our President Barack Obama won, people were clapping hands, jumping for joy, all rooms full of black people. And so it's, to me, there's nothing wrong with being proud of your race and who you are. There is something wrong when you want to hurt others in the process. And with their celebration, who did they hurt? They didn't hurt me. They didn't hurt you. And so I think that, we've got to leave that division behind.
Is seen, I'm sorry, Brunell, what the white supremacists believe in is offensive. And, a lot of viewers out there, their families went to war to fight against Nazis in World War II. It is stunning that we're even having this conversation, because many Trump voters are so offended at being painted racist. It is so unfair to them. And I'll tell you something else that Trump did today, Brunell. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
He's saying if he thought that Steve Bannon was racist, he would not have him in the White House.
He would have never chose him. And I know that. And so that's the thing. Donald J. Trump, our president-elect, he's disavowed these groups. He said, I'm not, with that. And so what we have to do is let him be the leader. He has been chosen. The people have chosen him. And Donald J. Trump says that he's going to be the president for all people. I don't believe that he became president to leave black people behind, Hispanics, Arabs, Chinese, or white people behind. The same white people that voted 2 times for Barack Obama, our current president, are the same white people that voted for Donald Trump. So how did they become racist at this time? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. They're a very small minority of people, of white nationalists or supremacists, who voted for Donald Trump. The majority of people, blacks, white, Hispanics, Arabs, Chinese, we voted for change. Donald Trump promised change. He said Americans will be put back to work. He said he's going to build that wall. He said he's going to protect our Second Amendment right, that he's going to protect our religious freedoms. That has absolutely zero to do with the color of our skin. What it has to do with is the content and the character of our nation. And that is what Donald Trump is bringing. He is bringing back our pride in our nation as Americans. So if the white supremacists are prideful and happy that he's bringing back America, great. If the black nationalists are happy that he's bringing back America's pride, great. But they're a minority in the scheme of things. The majority of people, of Americans, said yes to Donald Trump because we wanted change.
All right. Thank you, Brunell Donald-Kyei. Really appreciate your time. Always a pleasure to have you on.
God bless you, and God bless America.
Yeah. Make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again.